Welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I am sharing with you a Magnum popsicle. I know, a Magnum popsicle made at home. It's going to be filled with passion fruit pulp that I know that you guys are going to love and enjoy, especially in this summer. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. Our ingredients. I have grenetine, granulated sugar, 1 evaporated milk, 1 condensed milk, the passion fruit pulp, chocolate, of course our little molds for the Magnum popsicles, and the sticks. This is everything we need to make these delicious Magnum popsicles at home and enjoy them with our family. So let's get started. I want to start with 2 tablespoons of water and 1 tablespoon of grenetine. Grenetine with no flavor. I'm just going to mix it around, making sure that it gets nice and wet, and I'm going to leave it aside. It's going to get nice and thick. So let's just put it aside because we're going to use it in a little bit. I have my chocolate here. I'm going to take it to the microwave and I'm going to start melting it. It really doesn't take too long before it's really nice and melting. This is completely done. Now I am ready to start adding it to my Magnum little molds. So here I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of the chocolate, and I'm going to help myself with this little brush. This is really going to help me cover all the edges of the mold. And of course, this is very important because you want to make sure that every side of this bowl is covered. So when you add the mixture inside, everything is completely covered. It really takes time to do this because you got to go slow, making sure that all the walls, all the little crevices are nice and covered. You're going to tap it down and look at this. All the edges are completely covered with chocolate. I'm going to continue with the next one, and this is done completely. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Now I have my blender here, and I'm adding my passion pulp here. And to this, I'm going to add my sugar, granulated sugar, my evaporated milk, my condensed milk, and I'm going to help myself with this little spatula to get everything completely out of the can. Okay, this is done. Now I am ready to blend it. When everything is nice and blended, let me show you the mixture of the grenadine. It is really nice and thick, nice and thick. I'm going to take it to the microwave and dissolve it. It takes just a couple minutes, maybe a minute or minute and a half. And I'm going to add it to the mixture I have in my blender. And I'm going to mix it just one more time, making sure that everything is really incorporated. This is completely done. and I'm gonna pour it here in this little cup to make it easier for me when I'm gonna start adding it to my popsicles mold. And here I'm bringing them out of the refrigerator. They are nice and firm. And now I'm adding this mixture right in the center. You want to make sure that you leave a little gap on the top, because remember, we are going to cover them with chocolate when the mixture is completely frozen. So here what I'm gonna do, this is completely done, and I'm going to start adding the little popsicle sticks. Be careful, add it slowly so that the mixture doesn't come out or doesn't leak out. That's why I do it at this moment. I'm gonna go ahead, take it to the refrigerator for about 4 hours. I'm bringing them out of the refrigerator. They are nice and cold, a little firm, and now I am ready to add the rest of the mixture of the chocolate. We want to make sure that we cover everything really nice and covered. We're just adding the mixture on the top, making sure that everything is really nice and covered. You know, this is a very important part, because if you don't add enough chocolate, when you take them out, they start breaking, and the chocolate sometimes sticks to the mold. So just be careful and slather all the chocolate on the top, and then put it in the refrigerator for another 4 hours so that popsicle, it's completely frozen and it's delicious and ready to eat. Well, here they've been in the refrigerator for about 8 hours and they are completely done. I am ready for the presentation and I cannot wait to taste them. So I'll see you in a little bit when I'm ready to enjoy these delicious Magnum passion fruit dessert. My friends, I am completely done with this Magnum passion fruit popsicle. You know something? This looks amazing and I'm sure it tastes delicious. This is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. Let's see how this came out. Excuse me. Amazing. This really came out delicious. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share my video on social media so more people get to know Cooking with Gloria. Don't forget to push the notification bell, and if you did, you are going to be notified every time I make a good and delicious recipe. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best, peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying this delicious popsicle Magnum passion fruit popsicle. Take care. See you in the next delicious recipe. Bye-bye.